Bienvenidos a Los Domos. Welcome to Los Domos, a camp here in central Mexico. This year we've been working on a number of training projects, the most significant of which is what we call synergistic camps. And we have trained camp directors from 5 or 6 different states here in Mexico so that they can go back home to their church with their own children and train their own counselors and have their own camp events. So it starts here at Los Domos in our training program. It lasts for a week or 2, and then we do follow-up to help these new directors, they've never been directors before, so that they can go and have camps in other parts of the country. And another project that is related to that is what we're calling Disciple 5. And that program is helping the counselor to learn how to interact with their 5 campers. And the new camp directors will be using this website training program to train their own counselors to work with their own kids from their own church. We very much care about the local church, and it is here at Los Domos is actually a laboratory so that the local church can be blessed with another option of doing evangelism through Christian camping. We have some interesting things that we're doing this coming year at Los Domos, so let's go see some of them. We're in front of Los Domos' biggest bathroom complex, the Big Dipper. This facilitates us hosting larger groups, and people really appreciate nice bathrooms. We're here in front of a geodesic dome. We use these structures for cabins. One of the things that we want to work on this year is making the roof better. We want to improve it by putting shade sail material underneath the piece of plastic that's used for the roof so that we don't get water pockets which are problematic and causing trouble. So that's one of the additions we want to work on this year at our laboratory here at Los Domos. A project that I'm working on and have been working on, and I think will take a long time to finish, but nonetheless, is Proverbs. I like to use Proverbs as a devotional in a place like this, surrounded by nature, to understand what it means to seek after the one who has created what it means to be wise in knowing truth. He is truth. So this project is something that I would offer to you as something that you could participate in. If you have something that you have seen in Proverbs that has touched you, send me an email with that and mention what that's all about. What we'd like to do is pass this kind of devotional opportunity on to the campers, not only so that they do Proverbs at camp, but so they can continue after camp. And Proverbs is set up for that. Being it has the 31 chapters, it's so easy just to read a chapter a day. And if you skip one, you miss one, something happens, it's easy to get back in to doing the good thing of the daily devotion. The slogan for one of our organizations, Retiros y Campamentos con Aventura, is seek the first cause. And the beauty that God has created is one of those things that the human heart longs for, longs to understand not only the beauty, but where does it come from, what is its source. And at camp we have endless opportunities to point out beautiful things that God has made. I'm sitting here on an octa table. This 8-sided seating area facilitates activities and eating times. The structure is similar to what you see in our cabins, the geodesic structures. The triangles create great strength and support, and so we factored that same kind of structural design into our tables that now can support lots of people and is portable. Put it together with bolts and nuts, and this is something that will be a new addition to Los Domos. Basketball. They love it all around the world. This is Hoop Shoot. Here at Los Domos, it's unique, and we've got competition side by side with the two baskets, and we can do this in the middle of the woods. And the unique piece of this is that the floor is inclined so that the ball automatically returns to the people practicing their foul line shots. This is foul line shots. Stilts are a whole lot of fun. And what better place to learn how to walk on stilts than at camp? And what better person to teach you than your counselor? Stilts is an element that helps create good memories of time at camp. We want to associate these great times of learning, success, having an experience that was difficult that they had to push through. It's amazing that in 15 minutes, that's all, kids can learn how to at least start to walk on stilts. When they have these kind of memories, they also can associate those memories with accepting Christ or making a lifelong commitment to missions or going into the pastorate or some other kind of commitment that is God anointed, God calling an individual into something very special and unique for them. That's why we do some of these activities. After the volleyball game, where's the volleyball go? After a volleyball game, people are really excited, and they're excited from the last activity that they've done. And when they get to a new place, they want to be able to continue that momentum. So we're placing things on different sites so that people, the counselors and the campers, will know where to put the equipment, the materials needed to use the activity in a defined space so that it's available for the next group. We want this so that there can continue that excitement and movement throughout the day here at Los Domos. Standing in a Gaga pit. This is where you play Gaga ball. Maybe 30 people at the same time get in the pit, and it's ultra high energy and some competition, and it's a whole lot of fun. This game was actually spread throughout the world by camps. It started in Israel, and they sent teams out to do different events in different parts of the world, and it caught on, and now it's all over the place. It's a whole lot of fun. What's new this year here is that we've put in irrigation system around to help the plants during dry season so that they can keep going, and so that we can have this presentation over and over again that shows God's beauty. A program that we've implemented is called Family Outdoor Club. Families from Morelia, the city, come out here to enjoy a time away from the noise and smoke and smog of the city, and to listen to the birds, and to have some family time. And this is one of the places that they've done that. Camp Duffel hopes to be doing some camps here in Mexico this summer, and then this winter, which is summer for Colombia, we hope to do a couple of other events there. We have people that are helping us in each of these areas, these countries, and they are lining up pastors and churches, sites, and counselors for these future events. So Camp Duffel is still with us. Remember, it's not a place, it's a strategy. One of the unique characteristics of Los Domos, besides being in the mountains and being on a lake and being surrounded by such beauty and trees and the woods here, is that we are off-grid. And that is a unique aspect of what makes it possible for us to continue to develop camps in such a remote area. And we really appreciate our power. This is one of our 2 greenhouses that we have to teach kids about nature, as well as provide flowers and different shrubbery around our 12.5-acre site. I hope you've enjoyed the short little tour of Los Domos, things that we've done, things that we want to do, the programs that we have. It's all about relationship building and discipleship making. Thank you for your support, for partnering with us, for praying. None of this could be possible without your connectivity with what we do here through these camps. And so from all of us, staff and volunteers for Camps International, thank you.